Mr. Speaker, what is the NDP-Liberal costly coalition's legacy? They take what is good and wonderful and they blow it up. The Prime Minister, when he was simply the leader of the Liberal Party, ran an election campaign in 2015 on the promise to blow up Stephen Harper's legacy of achievement. And to his credit, promise made, promise kept. Perhaps the only promise the Prime Minister has ever kept, the one to destroy everything good about Canada. Well, he sure made good on that one, didn't he? Accountability in government? Nope, not anymore. People going to prison for committing violent crimes? Nope, not anymore. Treating taxpayer dollars with respect? Nope, not anymore. Pitting one group of Canadians against another while they fight for table scraps? Well, yes, indeed, he does that every day. Whatever the NDP Liberals can do to hurt Canadians and make them lash out at their neighbour, I assure you they will. Every single wedge issue they can find, they will use. Integrity, honesty, trust, truthfulness, these are all foreign concepts to that lot. How do they fill the void when they have no values? Deficits, deceit, and drugs. These are the disastrous ideals driving the NDP Liberal coalition. After nearly a decade of their reckless policies, we are seeing the devastating consequences of their deficits, deceit, and failure to address the drug crisis. First, the NDP Liberals have run up record deficits, driving our national debt to unprecedented levels. Their out-of-control spending has fueled inflation and made life unaffordable for countless Canadians. From rising grocery bills to soaring mortgage rates, Canadian families are struggling to make ends meet, all while this government continues to pour billions into misguided programs. These deficits are not just numbers on a balance sheet. They represent higher taxes, increased borrowing costs, and a future burden on our children and our grandchildren. This government's deceit has been just as harmful. The NDP Liberals continue to claim they are helping Canadians, but the truth is they're making life harder. Time and again, they've promised transparency and accountability, yet they've consistently misled Canadians. Whether it's their failure to balance the budget, on their mishandling of public funds, Canadians have every right to be outraged by this government's dishonesty. We must talk about the drug crisis. The NDP Liberal government's approach to drug addiction has failed to keep our communities safe. Their so-called harm reduction policies have done nothing to curb addictions or support recovery. Instead, they've enabled dangerous drug use, leading to more deaths and an increase in crime across our communities. Canadians deserve better. A Conservative government will restore fiscal responsibility, put an end to deceitful policies, and tackle the drug crisis with a focus on recovery, treatment, and community safety. It's time for real leadership that puts Canadians first.